Forgot to record this. Okay, finally. So yeah, guys. So don't count this as a head and shoulders just yet. We need to break this. And dollar, as I said, is dollar is strong right now. Okay, dollar is strong right now. So just watch that. Okay, so uptrend here, as you can see, we are in a bullish trend, right? And this thing looks like just a correction here. We just started 38.2. That's all we did. So keep an eye. If we look at daily here, I was expecting the dollar to come lower, but it's feeling support here, guys. Yeah, it's feeling support. So no, 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 no. Go back. Sorry, guys, I pressed the wrong button here. So US dollar. Sorry, guys. So yeah, it looks like we are in a wedge, right? That's the main point here. This is the main point. So what it matters here is, can we break to the upsides or downsides? I don't know. Okay, I don't have a magic ball to know. But the only thing is gonna matter here is breaking higher or lower. Okay, but from recommendations, I will recommend you to look DXY. Okay, DXY. I think let's focus on that the most. Is where investors look. Okay, this one here is just FXCM clients use. I look here just to have a better view. Okay, so look this one first. Look the XY first. After you look that and have opinion, then go to USD dollar. Okay, just then you look the dollar index. This one here, you can see here, right? That's all. So let's look. If we break this wedge and close above, guys, then that's gonna be pretty good for us, especially for the dollar Swiss. Now let's go to the QE. QE, guys, going lower here. Thought, coming to some support now, about 6615 around that zone. So let's see what we can do, because we can easily, I don't have a strong view here, but we can easily come here a little bit lower and then do some bounce, or we can come lower, do some retest, and then continue going higher. So one or the other is gonna do. Do I know which one's gonna work? I don't know, but that's something interesting to know actually. Okay, let me try something here. Let me see where from the last high here, the major high, to this low, we didn't even reach. Yeah, we reached 38. Okay, so yeah, quite good reaction, quite good correction there. Yeah, so yeah, look, and it's a good zone, trend line 2, okay, which we broke, came down, retested, and then a really big jump. So this trend line here, I'm gonna even make darker here, because this one, I think I don't even know why this, there we go. So yeah, this trend line here, I think he is good, because we got a really good reaction from it. It's just connecting highs, this high here to this high. I don't even know why my pen is pink, but okay. So we broke, we came down, retested, and then jumped. Really big jump. Okay, so this trend line here is big. So watch this today. Okay, guys, if you want to buy, which I'm not telling you to buy, but if you want to, you have to buy at that trend line to risk, to expect the same reaction that we had last time here. Okay, that's all I can tell you. I'm not gonna buy, because I think this is in a long term, but something to think about is looking stocks. So let's look S&P 500. Yeah, S&P, still we are touching the 618. We were talking about this fib yesterday, remember, guys? Oh, guys, I really want to sell this market, but mm, I don't even know what to do. Trend line pretty clear. We didn't break yet, but I think we can do another bounce here. I think a little bit. If there's another bounce and touch this trend line here, I'm gonna sell. Okay? I'll let you guys know when I do open a trade, if I'm really gonna do that. But this trend line here, this blue line on the top here has acting pretty well, which I connected just from this low here to this low we made here, and it's working pretty nice, you know. Many many reactions there, so pretty good line to watch on the S&P 500s. But the 4-hour candles here, you can see it's, you know, nothing major here, right? Nothing bearish actually. It looks like a continuation like we had here. Yeah, look, they all look the same, right? Doesn't it? Looks all the same. So it can go higher, I think. It has the greater chance to go higher. I think so. Okay, so if we look, this is the trading plan here. The trading plan is we made a new high, but when we touch this trend line here, I would sell. We stop losses here. Okay, and my take profit will be the first one. I will close up, you know, at least half here, and then half probably around here, which is this, you know, a zone of support here, as you can see, right? Guys, can you hear me? Someone muted me. Anyway, so you know, watch this new high that might come to place. It's 21.20 around this zone here. Reese, is Reese here? No, he's not here. Okay, he wanted to sell DAX, so probably would be good for him to watch this. So 2020 at 21.20, I think it's a good level to try a short here. As you can see, the risk reward is pretty good, right? Actually, right? So keep an eye on that. Just saying, right? But for this market to change from a bearish to from bullish to range mode, at least we need to start breaking lows, okay, previous lows, and you know it's pretty easy for you to see, right? Major lows, right? These lows, we have to break them. You start breaking them, and then start doing the opposite that we are making at the moment, which is higher lows, right? Come here, that's that, because we are doing the opposite, right? We are doing this. So that's when the market changes, and I'm looking at the best price I can get. I'm not gonna sell here, okay, because it just look the same as before. So keep an eye on that. So probably a new high is coming here. I hope it does, because then we can get a better price. Now the good thing about being trying to sell here, well, not a good thing, but something to keep an eye, is that we are getting very tight, right? This thing is getting smaller and smaller, right? Because you can see the line is squeezing, right? So it's gonna get into a moment that we're gonna get so much tight, then it needs to explode to one or the other sides. I don't even know which side it's gonna go, but something to think about here, right? So yeah, keep an eye on that. DAX, I think the same thing actually. Especially if the euro going lower, I think DAX has a great chance to go higher. I think it can. Okay, next level to watch here is 1103. It's just a resistance on the 4 hour. Daily here, we can touch this trend line here. Keep an eye on this trend line here. This one here. Let me show you. Let me zoom out a little bit. Here we go. Keep an eye on this resistance, this trend line, connecting from this high here and from this high here. Okay, we possibly can do a new high and then close on red, something like that. That's what I expect to see from this market, a really good reaction from it. So possibly we can see a new high if S&P jumps, okay, which looks like it will. Okay, so this market can come, touch this trend line here, very quickly reaction from that trend line and close probably on the zero, right? And another reaction, another false high, and then probably we can go higher, maybe head and shoulders. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But also something to keep in mind, is that we are breaking RSI here. Okay, we are breaking here, but right. Let me just put making this very precise because it can give you, yeah, we're just, that can easily change if we have a green candle. Easily can change. Okay, can easily change. If we see a green candle, if we see this market going higher, this thing is gonna boom. Okay, and it's not gonna have any break at all. So keep an eye on RSI, but I'm hoping that we can go and make a new high. I really am. Okay, that's why I use DAX and S&P together, because then I have a better support. And if the S&P is giving me a signal that we might go a new high soon, then I have to go with it. And maybe we are in a channel too, which there is something that you have to keep in mind, right, actually. Alright, if we break this channel, then is another reason for us to be short, but no bearish signal here at all, right? No signal. And as we saw in the S&P, same thing. Look, we keep locked like we are right now, and then explodes. We might be here, very sink, and then jump, right? Same here, same here, same here, right? This market loves to do that. And you have to watch the past for you to know exactly, right? And every time we break higher, it's a really good move, right? So keep an eye on that in this market. Any market, guys, you want me to check out? Sure, Kate. Sure, you're welcome. So let's look FTSE, which I think is the same thing, trending the same plan here on the FTSE. This is the 4 hour. Let me check something here. There is a resistance, Kate, at 6509. Okay, 6509, as you can see here. So, as we can see, it's a place that we had some closes, some reaction, some lows, right? So this is the line to look at. That's the first point I have in my chart here. Let me see. I have this trend line here, draw from these two highs here too. So I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't know if you're gonna have the good bounce, but good level here is gonna be where about 6550 as well. So that's a good line to watch. 6550. Okay, let me try it. 6550. That's a good line too. That's a good level to watch, which is this trend line here, the blue one. Which we didn't close above, right? We nearly touched here as well, so that's pretty good line. Now let me delete this one so don't make you confused. And yeah, and look this other one here below too. Okay, so that's the levels to watch. Okay, so look in the 4 hour. Now let's look at the daily. The daily here is more interesting because we are in a range between this level and this level here. The top is at 618 fib, and below is about 50%, or 32, 38 too. Okay, that's the two things to look at. Now, also looks like this. Let me show you. It looks like we are in a triangle, but with the upside very flat, and then this one here is squeezing higher. Okay, so I don't know what's gonna happen in the next few hours. I don't know. This might be possible too, but we are in a good resistance zone here right now as we speak. Okay, so keep an eye. But let's say it's because we already saw the S&P might go higher and DAX too. So we have to think that the UK, the FTSE might do a new high too. So let me put the fib from the high, record high. Yeah, on the 51, on the 50%. Yeah. So look, that 6488, that's the next level I have here. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Yeah, and we have some fibs here. The FTSE is a little bit more tricky because we don't have any trend lines or anything like that. Actually, I think I found something here very interesting. Let me put a trend line. Let me add some trend lines here to give me some reference points. Yeah, it's oh my, yeah, that's the thing. So going there, let me go back to the 4 hour here, and then I'm doing a fib from this high to this low here. Yeah, look, the 618, which is very close to this trend line here too. Okay, Kate. So for those that look in FTSE 100, look this zone here. I think this zone here is a good place to sell. Okay, that's all I can tell. I'm gonna even put a square here because this might be a sell block, and if we get there, you might try to sell, right? But yeah, I'm thinking here the worst case scenario. Okay, Kate, which I think is the best thing to do in trading, because every time you think the risk reward scenario is because your risk is very small. I can even put here, shorting at the trend line. You can put the stop loss just a little bit higher than here, probably here, right? Your take profit can be at least the first take profit needs to be here. Then you're gonna have 3 or 5 risk reward, right? So, thinking always worst case scenario. The other good thing here that I think it gives us an alert that a new high might come is we broke this RSI trend line here too on the 4 hour. So yeah, it looks like stocks gonna jump, I think. Okay. Any questions, Kate, or anyone else about FTSE or any other indices? Weekly here we are at the 50, as I said. Yeah. Oh, something to look at is this trend line here. Yeah, that's something else, right? From this low, from to this low here, and we're just there. And the trend line will come around what 64.98. 64.98. So that's a good level as well to watch, which is the close here and the low here. Yeah, so that's next level to watch actually. So look, 6488, okay, which is the same place that we have this trend line here that we broke, okay, this blue one here, okay. I just showed the lows where I put it, and that comes around 64.98. And if we, which is very close to where we are now, but if we go a little bit higher, then look for a retest of this trend line here, this blue one here. Okay, very simple trading plan here, I think. You're welcome, Kate. Always welcome to ask questions. Feel free. And I think that's all, guys. We look gold, we look dollar index, we look euro, we look, well, some of you guys maybe want to look cable, which I hate, but some of you guys love it. Very complicated, I have to say. What, I was expecting maybe a retest, maybe a reaction from this trend line here. We didn't have anything. Well, yeah, it goes past a little bit, so I don't know. Let's look the daily here. Look, yeah. My personal opinion, I think the pound is, look, I can show you the monthly. Monthly is range, right? Cable loves range. Even on the monthly, you have range here. Look, it's gonna be like that. The whole trading history, I think it's gonna be like that. Okay, so just keep you in mind. And if we go to the daily, we have this. It's gonna be like that. So don't be surprised to see pounds, okay, between about 50.80 to 158 or even a little bit higher, 159. That's the range levels at the moment. Okay, and we are in the middle of the range right now, so that's why I think the best thing for me to do right now is to stay away, because you can get very easily hit in the market in the face. Okay, hit by the market in the face. So stay away from this market. So much better markets to look at. Why are you going to spend your time looking at something that doesn't look good, right? Well, in my opinion, if you look something good, which it's possible, you look something that I'm not looking at, um, just trade, but be careful. That's the only thing I tell you, right? Anything else? We look gold, dollar index, US dollar, euro dollar, pounds, Aussie, Kiwi, DAX, S&P 500, FTSE. I think that's all. Do you guys have any markets you want me to look at? This is the time. Any market, guys? Let's check. Nope. Yeah, I don't think you guys have questions. Anyway, guys, yeah, if I see anything interesting, I'll keep you guys, of course, up to date on the chat room as I always do. Be free to ask me questions privately or in the Forex channel. You're more than welcome to do so. And I hope you have a great day. Oh, before I go, let's look the trading, the calendar, because that's vital. It can impact us. Let's see what we have today. I know we have some dollar data. Yeah, we have ADP employment change. That is big. Okay, that I think is the biggest news we have today. Actually, do we? Yeah, we have also balance. Yeah, we have some very important data today. So today we're gonna see very big dollar data. Okay, so keep an eye on the dollar, guys. If we have a good data, we have three in total. Okay, so and the good thing is that they all in different times, right? So I hate when we have data on the same time, because then this one can be positive, right? This one can be positive, this one can be positive, and this one negative. So the market does that, that, that. Okay, the market can do this because two positive, one negative, or one positive, two negatives. So the market get mixed, right? So keep that in mind because these two might be positive, okay, with reasonable number, good number, but this one can be negative, but with a very, very bad number. So the market can go higher because two positive news, but then they see a really very bad data. This one, okay, I'm giving an example. It's not what I'm expecting to, but an example why I hate to have data in the same time. So the market realizes a really bad number, and then the market crashed lower and then go higher because no, it's just one news. Okay, that's all can happen. Okay, but today we have different time frames, right? Different times, so that's good because the market digests each data by the time. Each data. So what I recommend you to do today, if you're not holding trades from a few days ago, okay, if you're looking to open new trades today, what I recommend, and if has dollar, so euro dollar, pound dollar, LZ, the majors, okay, if you're trading the majors, if you want to open a new trade majors, keep an eye on these news because what I recommend you to do is open short-term trades, okay, get 20, 15 pips quickly and close the trade because you're not gonna get sucked in the market anyway, okay, and wait for the market about half an hour before the data comes. Don't open any trades, just wait for the data comes. The data comes, wait for about 5 minutes for the data to digest the market so you don't get sucked in, and then you can trade, but then you look the other one and whatever, okay. I will be on the chat room, so I update you guys. We can maybe do a live session together, a live coverage. I'm gonna think about that and I'll let you guys know. Okay, guys, and I think that's all for today. Okay, I'll keep you guys updated when I can on the chat room, and if you have any question, send to me. Okay, guys, I recorded this webinar here that we just done, and I will post the link very soon in the chat room. Great session, Kate said. Really nice to hear that, Kate. Thanks for your feedback. Thanks, Rudy, for being here. Thanks, guys, for all of you being here. Thanks, Kate. Thanks, Gabrielle, Jeff, MD, Mato, all of you guys for being here. Thanks, guys. The link will be there. The archived will be on the chat room soon, few seconds. Okay, take care, guys. Have a great day. Have a great day, rest of your day, and be prepared for a very active trading day. Thanks, Gabriel. Have a nice day, guys, and goodbye.